The AI now has more door controls. The first one I'll mention is they can enable emergency access, which basically makes a door all access. It's also accompanied by a very cool sound. And secondly, if an AI ever, for some reason, needs to electrify a door or their laws changed where they need to start killing people or making the station hard to live in, they can electrify or shock doors, which also has a unique sound, and this will shock anyone who tries to touch this door. Computers have received some changes. They now have like wires like other electronics do, such as doors and vending machines. To access this maintenance panel, you just screwdriver it open first, which is used to deconstruct a computer, but now it opens a maintenance panel. And there is now the AI wire, so this will prevent the AI from interacting with it if you snip it. To deconstruct a computer now, you just start with a crowbar instead of a screwdriver, so you can either open the maintenance panel with the screwdriver first, or dismantle the computer with a crowbar first. The value of Frezon has been nerfed significantly. You now basically need 10 times the amount of Frezon in order to make the same profit as you did before. So the price went from 3 spaceos per mole to 0.3 spaceos per mole, so it's basically a 10 times nerf. Nitrous oxide also received a 10 times price nerf, so even the byproduct is gone. And the ratio to make Frezon has been nerfed significantly, so making Frezon is now more difficult and it is worth a lot less. Purpose behind this is that one good Frezon canister would basically make cargo infinite money, and more money than Salvage could ever dream of making. Syndicate agents and nuclear operatives can now purchase the Antimov Law circuit board, which was just map, but now it costs a lot of TC. It is 14 TC for syndicate agents and 24 TC for nuclear operatives. Basically, if you don't know, Antimov is the opposite of Cruisimov, where the AI needs to harm crew members instead of help them. So it's kind of like a discount malfunctioning AI in a way. Either way, that's why syndicates and nukies would purchase it, because they could use the AI to their advantage for whatever they're doing. Lemon limes and oranges can now mutate into each other, and this doesn't really have any like major gameplay implications, but it is interesting seeing normal plants mutate into other versions of normal plants. The AstroNav program has been added to the game. It is found in the Quartermaster's Locker or in Salvage PDA's round start. It basically just turns your PDA into a GPS, which if you look down in your hands or your pocket, it will tell you your coordinates, so you don't have to carry GPS on you as a salvager anymore. You can now craft freezer electronics from an autolathe round start, and that lets you make the freezers the varying sizes. Freezers are actually pretty explosive resistant, so that's one use for them, but the main use is whatever is put inside of them, meat, dead bodies, will not rot, so this lets you replace those easier. The L6 saw is now a 4x5 in your backpack. However, they made it so you could put it on your suit storage, so if you have armor or an exosuit, you can choose to not have the large oxygen tank to have this big gun on your back. And the last thing I will cover for this week that is hard to show because it's based off like network performance. There's been a lot of changes this week and improvements for things mispredicting. Like airlocks and stuff were really jank when you had high ping, so if you ever played on EU servers and you lived in NA or Oceanic, certain things would just mispredict really badly, and airlocks were a really bad offender, and there's been improvements to those. Really hard to show them, but it's worth mentioning for those who have high ping. I want to thank our maintainers and contributors for all their hard work to the game as always, and thank you for watching.